Everyone, today we are starting on lesson 3. So lesson 3 is all about the different selection tools. If you look over here to your toolbar, if you don't see this, you want to go to Windows and go all the way down to Tools and make sure that is checked. So we have our marquee tools, which the shortcut is M. So this belongs in the marquee family. We have the rectangular, and the elliptical. Next, we have our lasso tool, which is under L. We have the lasso tool we're going to use, the polygon lasso tool, and the magnetic lasso tool. And then we have our Command 0. Sorry about that. And then we have our W tools. Under W, we have our object selection, quick selection, and our magic wand tool. So those are the 3 hubs when you need to select something. Okay, so this is our start file. We are going to move all of these different shells into this frame right here. So at the end, it should look like this. Everything has its own spot, and we're going to make sure all 4 corners have this drill nail thing going on. Okay, so we are following the lesson 3 on the Photoshop 2024. So this is how at the end it's going to look. So right now, we have the content and edge-based selection, which we have the object selection tool, the quick selection, and we have also the color-based selection, which is the magic wand. We also have the geometric selection tools, the rectangular marquee, the elliptical marquee, and we have the freehand selection, which are the different lassos I showed you. All right, so what we're going to do at first, I'm going to go down to the magic wand. So the magic wand is really good at picking out flat, solid colors. So if you look at the background, it will pick up the background real quick, but it won't really pick up the seashell as nicely. If you look, these are the selections that it did not really select. So let's go ahead and see what that looks like. I'm going to zoom in to here. I'm going to go to my zoom tool. And if you look, my scrubby zoom is turned off because I myself like to use the squares in order to zoom in. If I have the scrubby zoom on, that is disabled. All right, so I am going to go to my magic selection tool. So I can click and hold and go to magic selection, or I can go to W, right? And say this isn't what I want. I can shift W, and toggle through all of the different tools that are under the same family. So when I click on the background, look at that. It selects the entire thing, right? So it's really good at selecting that. I did Command Z to go backwards and Command D to deselect. But if I have something that has variation of color, it's not that great. Do you see that? So instead of the magic wand, what I am going to use is the object selection tool. Actually, I'm going to use the quick selection tool. I'm going to deselect this first, Command D. And then I'm going to make sure I have enhanced edge turned on. And I'm going to click, and look at that. And I can go around. If I feel like, oh, this edge needs a little bit more of a pickup, I can go ahead and click on that edge. But I'm very satisfied with this. All right, so if you have anything varied in color, do not use the magic wand. Use the quick selection. All right, now I'm going to use my move tool and zoom out, Command minus, in order to move this into place. And then I'm going to let go. Once my positioning is where I want it, and with my directional, I can go up, I can go down, I can go side to side. And then if it's where I want, I'm going to enter and Command D to deselect. All right. Next, we're going to go to this coral right here. I'm going to zoom in, okay? This is another way you can zoom in. You can just click, zoom, zoom. All right. So here, I'm going to use the object selection tool. What I can do is I can go ahead and I can click and drag a box. Make sure everything that I want to select is within this bounding box. And I'm going to let go, and it automatically grab the object. So Command minus minus, I'm going to zoom out, and with my move tool, I am going to move it into place. All right. I can also Command plus plus in order to zoom in and get the positioning that I want. And then I can Command deselect. All right, so the next tool, it is an oval object. So I'm gonna click and hold my marquee and go to my ellipse tool. I'm gonna hover over my ellipse and I'm going to let go. So while I'm doing this, I am showing you different ways to select your tools. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click and I'm going to drag. Oof, but look at this. I didn't do so well in grabbing all of it, right? But don't worry. What you need to do is I'm still holding my mouse because I can go ahead and, make it smaller, make it bigger. So the key is you are holding and clicking your mouse. You are not letting go. And then I'm going to hold down your space bar and I'm going to move this positioning, okay? I'm going to move the positioning of the circle. Okay, I'm going to let go of my space bar and I am going to drag this, push down, and I'm still holding my mouse, and I'm going to make sure that the edge, I cover the edge. And you know what? I actually really like this selection, so I'm going to let go of my space bar and my mouse. Now I can go to my move tool right here, and then I can go ahead and move it. But I'm going to zoom out as well, and then I'm going to move this. I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to place it where I want before I Command deselect. If it takes you longer than one try to get this, that's okay. When I first used my ellipse tool, my elliptical marquee tool, it took me several tries. So that is a-okay. All right, so now we're going to go to this mussel shell. And I'm going to use my lasso tool. So I'm going to click L. All right, I'm at my magnetic lasso, but that's not what I want. So I'm going to Shift L again with the Shift pressed down, and I'm going to go to my regular lasso. So think of the regular lasso as the curve tool. I'm going to Shift L one more time, and then I have the polygon lasso. Think of this for straight lines, okay? All right, again, Shift L, so I have my lasso tool. I'm going to start from here. I'm going to click, I'm going to hold, and I'm going to start drawing. I want to be as precise as I can, okay? So don't go too fast. I'm going to go around my oval and circular parts, and right now I've come to my straight part. So what I'm going to do is on my Mac, I'm going to hold down Option. I'm holding Option, and I'm going to let go of my mouse. And when I let go, it turned into the polygon lasso. I'm going to go straight, click, 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 and I'm going to keep going. And I'm going to click where I feel like there is a difference and I want to make a new straight line, okay? All right, so the curve is coming up. So I'm going to hold down my mouse. I'm going to let go of my option and turn back into my lasso tool. That way I can draw in the curves and oop, I'm back to my flat. So I'm going to hold down my option, let go of my mouse, and I can click, click, click until I get to my first point where I'm going to let go both my mouse and my option. And then it becomes a selection. All right. Then with my move tool, I am going to move this up. And then with my zoom tool, I'm going to zoom into there. All right, back to my move tool. Do you see this rectangle? If I go to a corner, I can go ahead and move this however I want. I can rotate it. I'm going to do Command Z. I'm going to go back, but I want to rotate it exactly at 90 degrees. In order for me to be exact like that, I'm going to just click and hold Shift as I move this. And do you see that block box that just showed? Let's do that again. Command Z. I'm going to hold down Shift and I'm going to go to 90. All right. Oop, it's at 90. So I'm going to let go of my mouse first, then my Shift. And I'm going to move this into place. And when I have it where I want it, I'm going to Command deselect. If it doesn't deselect, that means you have to push return first and then Command deselect. All right, we have one more shell and we have our nail. Okay, I'm going to zoom into there. I'm going to click and hold my magnetic lasso. Okay, I'm going to hover over the magnetic lasso and I'm going to let go. This time around, I am going to click and let the computer define the edge. Okay, so I want to be as close as I can to the edge of my shell. And you don't have to go too fast, all right, because you will mess up. And if you mess up, the magnetic lasso will start making anchors where you don't want. You can, of course, say Command ZZ. All right, when it gets to a corner, I always like to click and put down an anchor myself. All right, so I'm going to keep going. Try not to veer too far. But our computer is really smart and it can define the different colors. So as long as I am close to the edge, it will find the right place to anchor. And say it is not anchoring where you want it to anchor, then you can always click and put down an anchor yourself. Now this is going to keep going until it finds the original first anchor I put down, which I'm coming to right now. When I hover over that, did you just see that circle? Okay, that circle next to my magnetic lasso means it made a complete circle. So I'm going to go ahead and say click, and then it made a selection. So I'm going to get my move tool and I'm going to move this into place. All right. And with my directional tool, if I want to go ahead and move it, I can go ahead and move it. All right, I like it. So I'm going to say, okay, Command deselect. All right, so once again, we're going to go ahead and use our circular marquee tool, okay, our elliptical marquee tool. So click and drag. I'm going to hold down Shift as I move this, okay, and match it up. Let go of my space bar. And I'm going to drag, and I think this is pretty good. And I'm going to let go with my mouse. And with my move tool, all right, I'm going to go ahead and start moving. I can zoom out. All right, this is way too big. So I am going to go to the corner, and I'm going to scale this down. And I'm going to put it into place. I can scale it down a little bit more if I want. All right, and let's see what this looks like. The final position. Nice. I like this. So I'm going to say enter. And then I am going to deselect. And what I can do, Command Z. Actually, let's not deselect, Command Z. I'm going to Command C, which is copy, and Command V, which is paste. All right, so now this is pasted. And I'm going to put it up top right here. And when I push and hold down Shift, do you see that pink line that just came up? I am lining it up with the bottom nail. So I'm going to let go. I like that. And I'm going to Command C and Command F. Whoop. I guess in Adobe Photoshop, that's not it. I'll just Command V again. All right. And then I'm going to go to the next. And look at that. I'm lining it up there. Command copy, Command V paste. I'm going to line it up there. All right. And now I have everything that I need. And look at all of this. Okay, so I'm still not done because I want to hide all of that. So what I can do is go to my crop tool, which is C, and make sure that your ratio is turned on and none of these, because this will turn it into a 1x1 square, so it's even on your height and your width. But with the ratio, you can free form it. Oops. I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to hide all of that. Okay. I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to use my directional in order to move this and move that. All right, I'm going to go in a little bit more here. Perfect. I'm going to say enter. And then all the other stuff that I don't want is hidden. And I'm done.